Hey, it's Elijah Muse here again with Gifted Hands School of Music, and today we are covering passing chord number 2. So passing chord number 2 is going to be a 2-5-1 or a 2-5 going into your target chord. All right, so let's jump right into it. All right, so passing chord number 2. Passing chord number 2 is going to be built off of what we worked on yesterday, which is the 1 to the 4, right? We did a dominant 1 actually. Dominant 1 to the 4. So today we're gonna build off of that, and this is a passing chord that you can use going to the 4, or actually technically going to any chord, but today we're gonna look at specifically going to the 4 chord. So if we're in C major, F major is the 4 chord. And so let's say we're starting on the 6 and we're trying to go to the 4, okay? So instead of going straight from A minor to F major, what you can do is go from the 6, and I call this a 2-5-1. So 2-5 going into the 4 chord. Okay? So this is a concept that you'll hear a lot. Like, this is one of the most common gospel chord progressions out there. I don't think it gets more common than this, but it's something that you definitely need to know because it's so functional, such a beautiful way to pass into the 4 chord or into any chord, because it could be, let's say we're going to the 3. So we're at the 4 and say we want to go to the 3, which is E minor, okay? So 4 to 3. We could go 4, and then we can do 2-5 to the 3. All right, that's a 2-5. Or say we want to go from the 3 to the 2. Right, we can do 3, and then we have to do a 2-5 to the 2. Okay. All right. So when I'm saying 2-5, what I mean is I have to look at my target chord. So in this case, our target chord is F major, right? So this is my target chord, and I'm gonna look at this as my temporary root note or my target tone, okay? And if this is my temporary home key, we'll say F as my home, then the 2-5 of F major is G minor, is the 2, 1, 2, and then the 5 of F is C, right? So we're doing a 2-5 in F, or of F, because F is our target tone, okay? But we're still in the key of C, so. And here it is, 2-5 to the F, which is technically the 4 chord of C major, okay? So there's 2 ways to call it, no matter what you want to call it. It could be 2-5 of F, or it can just be your 5-1 in your key of C major, which way, okay? But either way, so if you look at one of my other videos, I explain exactly what a 2-5 is, but I'll give another quick overview. So a 2 is always a minor chord, right? Your 5 is some type of dominant chord. So in this case, I'm looking at C as the 5, and it can be any type of dominant. It can be altered, it could be flat 9, sharp 5, sharp 11, whatever you want to make it, okay? And so all you do is, like I said, you take your target tone, in this case it's F, 2-5 to your target tone, okay? So let's look at that if we were basing it off of, let's look at it in a different key. So we're in B flat major. Okay, B flat major. I'm going 1 to the 6 to the 4. 1, 6, 2, 5 to the 4. That was just 5 of my 4 chord. Okay, so in this case, E flat is our target tone, right? So I have to look at the key of E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So my 2 is F minor. So F minor to the 5. B flat 7 to my E flat, okay? So once again, okay? Let's look at that as with one more example. Let's look in the key of F major. So we're at F major to the 6, 4, 1, 6, 4, right? That's our chord progression. That was it. 2, 5 to my B flat. Okay. So the B flat, the 2 is C minor. Then you have a dominant chord, F dominant to our target tone. All right, B flat major. So that is the way that you can use a 2-5 to pass into another chord, okay? And so it doesn't have to be on the 4, like I said before. We are in F major. So let's say I wanted to use this 2-5 to go to the 3. So let's say the progression is 1, 6, 3, 1, 6, 3. That was it. So that's a 2-5 going into the 3 chord, which is minor. Now this is a little bit more advanced, but if you wanted to do this, you can. So say A minor is my target tone, then I have to do a 2-5 going into the minor chord. And so since it's minor, I have to do a minor 2-5-1, which would just be B. And the 2 of any minor chord or of any minor progression is a minor 7 flat 5, also known as half diminished. So half diminished to E, and E can be altered, your 5 can be altered, going into the A minor. Okay, or simpler. Okay, so that's a 2-5-1 as a passing chord. If you haven't already, please like the video, comment on it, let us know what you think, what you want to see next, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that greatly. And share this content, share these lessons and this information with everyone that you know who wants to improve at their craft. We're trying to get the word out there and help as many musicians as possible. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed today, and we will see you all tomorrow for passing chord number 3.